Hello everyone, welcome back to this lecture. In this lecture, I will discuss about the OS module. And in previous lecture, I discussed about the advanced concept of file handling. For example, I explained the OS module, path lib, and logging, config parser, and GPing of files, and finally file exception handling. So in last lecture, I will discuss few of them in detail because that is used frequently when you build a project in Python. So that is a part of this previous lecture. So I will discuss in this lecture OS module. It will provide you a in-depth knowledge of how to deal with the OS module. Let's start this lecture. As we know, OS module in Python provide a function to interact with the operating system, such as handling files, directories, system information. So here I list down the top 20 OS module functions or methods that will help us to deal with the files and interact with the operating systems. So let's start one by one. First, I will cover the conceptual understanding of the OS module. Then I will implement this method or function in a VS Code. So let's start one by one this OS function. So first one is let us take a pen. So first is a OS current get current working directory. It means if you want to know the where in which directory we are working, so we can get the current working directory using this method os.get current working directory. And if you want to know about you have a folder and or directory, we want to know how many files are there, what are their names, and we can list down the files using the os.list directory. If you want to make a new folder or directory, you can use the os.make directory command. And if you are interested in making the nested directory, means you have a suppose you are building a project, like I write here my project, and this is the one directory, and in this directory you have a like image directory, and you have here data directory. In this directory you have a number of files, and here is number of files. So this type of structure you want, so you have to use the os.make directories. You can create the nested directories, okay? And if you have made a directory, you want to delete it, so you can use the os remove or rm directory. But it remove only the directory are empty, not the directory which have a files or folders. So please keep this in your mind. And if you want to delete the nested directory, like I want to delete the my project. If you use this os.rm directory, so you can remove one by one directory, whatever you want. But condition is that directory must be empty. But here in os.remove directory, you can delete the nested directory. Means you can delete the root directory. That directory can be removed through the os.remove directory. This directory removed as well as their content, like whatever directory we have and files. If you want to change the directory name, you can use the os.rename. And next is, if you have a file and you want to know the this file exists or not, so you can use the os.path.exists. This is also true for directory. Okay, whenever no, we will build a project, we will check them file exists or not. If file exists, that is okay. If it not exist, we will create the file. Okay, It may be file, maybe a JSON file, maybe CSV file, and TXT file. So we'll use this function very frequently. So if you want to know the what is the absolute path of the file, so you can easily get through this command. And if you want to know the what is the file size, so you can get the file size, but you will get in bytes. And you want to know the you have a name of path, and you are getting the base name, file name means, so you can get through this command, this method. And if you want to use the directory name, you want to get the, you have a very absolute path, and you want to know the, and you have a file, so you want to know the directory name where it is located, so you can use the os.path.directory name. And if you want to know the what is the operating system name of your system, so you can get the os.name. And if you want to execute your the command as a shell command, so you can use the os.system. Okay, I will take the examples that will help you to understand more clearly when I write a code. And so OS next is os.environment, where we are setting the environment variable. Means you can think like a your operating system have a configuration files, and that will store the environment variable. Suppose I am saving the API key, that is sense information. We want this should be saved into the configuration file of a environment of a operating system. So you can use the os.environment. These are used because we are not just showcasing the API key, that is very sensitive when we write a code application. So we will not showcase the this key. So that's why we will keep this API key setting as an environment variable. That if we need it, so we can access through the os.environment.get. Okay. And if you want to know the, if you have created a file and work on that file, you want to know the when this file is modified last time, so you can get it through get time. If you want to change the directory, so you can use the ch directory. And if you want to know the about process ID, so you can use the get process ID. If you want to know the parent process ID, so that you can also get through the parent process ID. And last one is a os.walk. That is, no, I will devote a more time over this because it is very useful uh, functionality of a os module. It will you have a tree-like structure of a directory. Like I explained, we have my project having image data and source code. Uh, so we will move or walk over the directory and subdirectory and getting the files. So that it will do it. I will explain no through code. Then you will make a sense of it. So I cover the theory part, and you will understand what is the what they do. So I will implement. Then you will have a more clarity what they do. So let's move to the VS Code, where I will implement the OS module functionality or methods. So let's move to the VS Code. So let's create the file. So here I will write os dot mod os module dot py. Okay, so this file I created, and I will implement each functionality of os module that I discussed on a whiteboard. So first I will import the OS. So that is inbuilt module when we download the Python. So you will get with that. So I will get the I am getting the current working directory os dot. So we should get cwd means current working directory. Okay. So I will write here and I will print the what is the current working directory. Let's see. Okay, I did spelling mistake. Yeah, done. So let's see. So you will see the current working directory is a C. In a C local disk C, you have a user, HP, and desktop, and this this directory. In the directory, we have a we are working on that. Now you can see that it is a Python programming course. Okay. First, I zoom in. Yeah. So after that, if I want to list down the uh, uh, files that are accessed in our folder. So well, I will write here first. No, I will comment out. That is easy for you. Yeah. So I will write the files here os.list directory. It will list the files that are present in the directory. So I will mention the current working directory and I will print the files. You will get the list of the files name. So here you are able to see it. We have a number of files: advanced file, app log file, cat, compress, folder name also we are getting, compress.zip, and these files we are getting, whatever files are present in the current working directory. Okay. I will check what are the content present in this file. Okay. I will write here compressed. I want to check yeah, we have a file 1 or file 2 in the compressed folder. Okay. So we can work on this file. Third one is if you want to create the file or folder, if you want to create the folder, so you will use the make directory and write the name. So let's write a like new folder I'm writing, and let's see. So we get the new folder with empty folder successfully. Okay. So you can use this command os.make directory. And if you are interested to create the nested directory, suppose I will write os.make directories, and here I will write the parent directory, and here within this directory we will have a child directory. I will run we will have a parent directory. Within this we have a child directory. Okay. And I can also create the another directory also. Here I will run the child one directory. I copy paste. Okay, comment this and okay. So you will see we have a two folder, child and child directory. So we can create the nested directories with the os.mix directories. Suppose you want to create the directory again. So what will you get? You will get the okay. Here you get can't create the file when file already exists, but it means you have this directory is already present, so we cannot create this file. So what we can do, we can handle this error through the try exit block. And one of the easy ways we can do, we can say if you have a error, so remove the error, handle the error. Okay, you will see there is no such error we are getting. Okay, if I want to remove the directory, so I will use os dot remove rm directory. Okay, I want to remove the directory, name is new folder, but it will remove only those directory which are empty. So we don't have any content in a new folder and file. So you will have there is no such file, no such directory exists. So suppose I want to delete the compressed which have a two file. Let's see. So you will get a error, directory is not empty. We should have a empty directory, then we can remove the directory. If you want to delete the nested directory, so how you can do it? So how we can do it? I will write the remove directories and write the directory name we want to delete, parent directory, parent directory. Let's say so. Okay, directory is not empty. Okay, because in the directory we have a two folder, subfolder, subdirectory. So I have to write the child directory. Okay, so you will see it is removed successfully. We only have a child one, so we can remove the child one as well. Yeah, we have successfully removed the parent directory and subdirectory of a parent directory. And if you want to rename the folder, before renaming, I will first create the new directory. Their name is dummy. Okay, and let's see. Okay, we have a dummy folder, and I will create. I want to change the name, rename. Suppose I want to write the data name of this folder. So you will have, okay, I have to mention the first argument should be the old name. So it is dummy, and the name I want to change it. So I want the data. So it will work successfully. Yeah, we have a data folder. Okay. So if you want to know this folder and file exist or not, we can use the os.path.exists. Os dot. So I will print. It will give you a boolean value, true and false. So I will write os.path.exist. So I will mention here the first I will mention compressed folder. It will give you a true. Yeah. If I mention compressed one, there is no such file exist or folder exists, so it is giving false. If I mention here file one.txt, so you will see true. Okay. If I mention here some wrong information like wrong file name that does not exist, so you will get a false. Okay, we are getting a false here. And if you want to know the absolute path of the file, to how you will get it. Suppose I have a file one.txt. I want to know the absolute path. So I will write here absolute path. So this is the absolute path of file one. File one, where file one is located in our system. So you will see in local disk C having a user folder in HP and desktop, and in Python programming course we have a file one.txt file. Okay, you are seeing, okay, we have a compressed folder, but we have one file that is also present in the programming course. So let's change. If I want to know the config, os.ini. Okay, so you will see this file. Okay, get file size. If you want to know the what is the size in bytes, so you can use a get size. So the config.ini file, the size is 43 bytes. Okay, if you want to know the base name of the file, you have, I will write the base name, or I take a simple example of, suppose I take a image, copy the copy path, I copy the path, I want to know the base name. So let's see. So okay, we are getting some error. I think I should use R. Yeah, I get the base name, means what is the file name. No, we are working on that. And if you want to know directory name where file is located, so I will mention here directory name. So I will get the this is a directory we are working on that. This is a directory name where file is located. And if you want to know the system name, so you can get the system name way in which operating system you are working. So I will mention here os.name. So this is the anti, means we are working on the window. If you have a Linux and Mac, so you will get a POSIX. If you want to execute a shell command, so you can use the os.system. I will mention here os system. You have to mention the echo and hello world. So you will execute this command. Okay, hello world. Okay, 0 we are getting, it is returning nothing. That's why it is showing. I will, okay, it will show you. Yeah, hello world. And to set the environment variable, we have to, like, I set the os.environ environment and mention the, like, user. uh, I mention here admin. I want to set this whenever I write a user, so it is admin, and I will print. I want to access this os dot environment dot get. I will mention the same user, so you will get the this environment variable. Okay, and if you want to delete the username, you can delete os dot. I copy this and I will check it after deleting this environment variable we set. So you will get the this is for this admin. We have a, no, it is stored in the key value pair, and we delete this environment variable and we are accessing, so we get the none. We don't have this user details. If you want to change the directory, you can change the directory as well. First I mention here os.ch directory here. I will mention here compressed. First I will check the os.get current working directory, and after changing to this directory, I want to check it which directory we are entered. So we will get the initial and final. Okay, let's see. So we get this file course and we move to the compressed. So it is working well. And you want to know about if you have if you have a no file and you modify the file, you work on it, you want to know when I modify the file, can I get that time? So we can also get this time. So how? So first I will write a modification of time variable I created, os.path.getTime. Then I will mention the file name in which I'm interested, file.txt. Instead of txt, I will write here app.log. So I will write here parenting the time dot see time current time, and writing here mod time. I will import the time module that handle the time. Import time. So let's see. So this is the time I change the app.log or modify it. This is the time you will see. Okay, and getting the process ID, you can use the getpid. I will show you here. Printing the os.getpid. You get the process ID if you want to know about more about, and if you want to know the parent process ID, you can also get through this. Okay, and the last one is the os.walk. So I will devote too much time over it because it is necessary to understand it. So I will take a very detailed example. So I will. So what I do, I will create the file. First, I will create the directory structure. So let's create a structure. I will get os.mk directory. Okay. So I will write here my project. Simple, I write a project, and you will see we have a project folder. So in this folder, uh, instead of this, I will write a make directories. I will write here data directory and image directory. Okay, okay, data. We have a doc directory. Okay, instead of doc, I will write here images directories. So I'm creating the nested directory structure. I will write here for we have a text file as well. Okay, so within this folder, I will write the create the new files. So first I will create. I will also use here exit okay true. If it is exist already, it will not give you any error. So we are handling the error. I will write here exist okay true. So I will run. Before running, I will show you there is no such folder exist. Okay. So we have a two folder created successfully. These are data, and in the data we have a images and text. And so what will I do? First, I will create the new file within this folder, that is main.py file. And after that, within this we have a image. Suppose I have a data. In this data we have image. I will move this image here. Yeah, move it. I again move this image. Where guys? Okay. So we have one image, and I will move this text file in this text. And after document, and I can suppose I write the readme file .md. Okay. So we have created the directory structure. Project is a parent directory. Within the project, we have a subdirectory data and doc. Within the doc, within data we have a image folder and text folder. Within the image and text, we have a files. And within the doc, we have a readme file. So where is the file? I'm working on OS module. Okay. So what will I do? I will I will use the os.walk directory path. So os.walk give you a tuple which contains three values, that is directory path, directory name, as well as file names. We are moving in os.walk, and I will mention here the this project. Okay, I will mention copy relative path. So this part is done. Okay, so I will access the directory, use the f string directory. So directory path, I will write here. I will write here subdirectories. Here I will write the directory name, and okay, I will write here print f string files. Okay, then I will separate it. Done. So let's see what happened. So what we do, this os.walk, it will give you a tuple that will have a directory path, means my project, and directory name means data and docs and their file. Okay, so understand this. Okay, it is giving a error. Okay, understand. Okay, done. So I will run it. So let's understand this. So what is happening? First I clear this, then I will again run again. So you will see here, first is a directory is a project. We have project. Within this project, we have a two sub directory or subfolder, that is data and docs. And this in a project we have a uh, file that is main.py. Okay, we have a project. Within the project we have a data and two folder, and having a files main.py. So this is under the project. Then move to the other turn. Within the project data means, when move to the project data for next iteration, we move to the project data. Within the data we have a two subdirectory, that is image or text, and we don't have any file. And we move to the images. So we are walking from top to down. So we will move to images. There is no such directory are there in images. So we don't have it is empty, and we have file cat.py. We move to text. We have a no directory and this. Then after work through the data folder, we move to the sub directory, that is docs. There is no such directory are present, but there is a one file readme.md exist. So that is that helpful because if you want to access the files which is txt file and work on that and want to change the file, modify the content, you can do a lot of tasks if you have a nested directories. So thank you so much everyone. If you have any query, so please leave them in comment section. I'm happy to resolve them. Thank you so much everyone. See you in next lecture.